Mary! Mary! Haven't been here for 32 months. We love you, Mary. I love you so very much. Thank you for being a friend. Appreciate you very much, Mary. Can we get some mod love in the chat for Mary? She's one of my original moderators. From when I started streaming almost 4 years ago now. We're going to be approaching 4 years soon, this year, obviously. We'll be hitting 4 years on Twitch in April with I believe my affiliate anniversary being in May. So we'll probably at some point combine both of those into a thingy-majig at some point. But that is not the time. I appreciate you all hanging on out with me tonight. Tonight is gonna be chill. I had no intentions of streaming tonight. Are you partner? I am not partner. I am not partner. I would like to be partner maybe one day. We need to hit I hit every other metric. So I stream enough hours and I stream on enough days of the week in a month, but I don't have the concurrent viewership. So I would need to average 75 viewers within 30 days to be eligible for partner on Twitch. Hi Frosty, welcome. Good to have you all here. Thank you for vibing with the change of schedule. Last night I was just not feeling well. I took a fat nap, Thursdays are my remote days. I took a fat nap during my lunch break. Woke up, was so disoriented, and then proceeded to do all my student meetings naked face with no glasses on. I didn't even have my camera on for most of them, but thankfully most if not all of them were super short. My first student was like, I want to change majors to kinesiology, and I'm like, good for you. I unfortunately can't help you with that. But no, Oz, I am not partner on Twitch. One day that's the goal. However long that takes, I would like the idea of being partner. But recently Twitch has made some changes in terms of even affiliates can get some of that partner perks. They're releasing a new point, the Partner Plus program, but now it's just the Plus program for affiliates as well. And even though I don't agree with some of the metrics that they're using for it, if you have 300 points being subscriptions, but it can't be gifted subs, so it has to be naturally occurring subs that are not Prime. So you have to subscribe to the channel without using Prime in order for the point to count. I'll probably not be qualifying anytime soon, but it is a great opportunity for those who can't don't have the viewership to be partner, but they have not necessarily the viewership either, but they don't stream as often as partner requires to, but they could still get the 60-40 or 70-30 split, because based on how you do, you can be eligible for those splits instead of just the 50-50, which I think is kind of nice. It helps the people who are affiliate who just maybe can't stream enough or stream as often in order to be eligible for partner. Ooh, have fun playing Sunhaven. I'm actually going to look that up on Steam, just so I have an idea of, what that is, because I'm pretty sure I do know, I think I remember you talking about it, whether it be in, gaming chat, or, to me privately. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks really chill. The graphics are not necessarily my style, but I could see, it's very Stardew-esque in that style. But have fun, enjoy your alerts, and again, appreciate you being here for 32 months, and I forgot to press the button, so here's the button.
You spent your hard-earned wealth on my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
Yes, that is Aphrodite. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate you being here. And we do have a go live post that is up on the Twitters if you would like to retweet to invite your friends to come hang out. Julie, I see you doing the most. I appreciate you. And if I will reveal friend in a second, so y'all can go and on the Twitters and check and look-sees for yourself first. But I have a new plush friend that I may or may not have bought in from Barnes & Noble on Wednesday. So yeah, today's gonna be rather chill. I want to show off some of the Thrift stuff I got. Some of it, actually, yeah, some of it's for cosplay stuff that I'm doing for KatsuCon that's upcoming in, February. And then I got some books from Barnes & Noble as well that I would love to, like, show off a little bit. And then games, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what game we would play. I guess Jasant, because I don't have that on the schedule recently, and I kind of do want to play more. I was really enjoying Jasant when we played on, Monday. And again, I appreciate you all being flexible with the schedule. I was just not feeling stream yesterday. But, I woke up today, and it was humid. It was very humid outside, and it was very gross. For the middle of January, I was not expecting it. It was weird. All the snow is melted. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Except unless if this was like a giant snow pile. Those are the only ways it exists. So yeah, this time last week, it was snowing to the point where, they had to cancel us coming to campus for work. And now, a week later, it was like high of 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and all the snow was melted, and it was humid leaving my apartment. Yeah, global warming. Ew, humidity. I mean, my apartment isn't freezing, so I will take it, but, like, also, global warming. This isn't normal. But, yeah. So, that was fun. So, like, I guess, like, being outside, like, with it being, like, warm out, like, was just, like, it just filled me with, like, fills you with determination. Like, it just, like, brought me, like, this, like, I can see why, like, people get, like, the seasonal depression with winter, because, like, the second it was, like, warm and nice outside, I'm like, oh my god, I can conquer the entire world. Like, that was the total vibe. Humidity, never heard of her. Yeah, it's very humid over here on this side of the country. It's very wet. And it also doesn't help that, like, the DMV is kind of, like, supposed to be a swamp, but it's not a swamp. But it certainly feels like one. I'm sad all of my snow is gone. Yeah, I'm sad too, but, like, it's probably for the better, because Virginians just don't know how to drive in snow. They don't. They fucking don't. And considering that they just refused to salt my parking lot when, like, it was freezing, like, the water would, like, the snow would start melting during the day because it would get warm enough to melt, and then it would freeze overnight because it would get so cold, and then when I would have to leave at 7:30 in the morning to go to work, it would just be ice patches. Like, no. No. As someone who grew up in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, this is not how you deal with snow. No. I also do hate the cold. Yeah, and, like, it doesn't help that my apartment doesn't retain heat. Hence why, like, well, you can't see it here, but I have, like, a crocheted blanket that I made when I was, like, in early college. That's kind of just, like, chilling on my windowsill to kind of keep the cold out. Here too with the snow and ice. Yeah, but, like, yeah. My, apartment, my property people just did not want to ice as much as they should have, probably. They just didn't want to. And also, don't mind me, like, I ate some dinner, and then came onto stream, so I didn't eat, like, a lot of dinner. Okay, so I did get a package today. I already opened it. But this is one of my cosplay pieces for Mr. Alan Wake. Alan Wake is one of the cosplays I'm doing for KatsuCon. This is a flare gun 3D printed flare gun. There's nothing like in the chamber, and like neither of these function. So you can't actually like fire anything, and like you can't cock this back or anything. But it's like decent size. So I got a flare gun for him. And then the shop that I got the flare gun from also had a clicker. I would have to get a spring for the button. You kind of can't... You kind of see a little clicker. And this is the button for the clicker. But I would have to get like a spring or like a piece of tape to like make it like do the clicky clickies. But... Hey!
Because when I retire, I want a television the size of a billboard.
Adrian, it's a me, Kingdom of Norway. Nothing but the Kingdom of Norway. Long and proud and rich Royal Kingdom of Norway. That's a me. I obviously read that in a Mario voice. Thank you for 29 awesome months.
A woo-woo. What's this?
Oh, thank you, Adrian. Can we get some mod love for Adrian as well? Adrian actually first subscribed to the channel. I don't know if it might have been a gift sub. He first subscribed to the channel on his birthday. I think it was actually a gift sub from Yulfador, actually. But thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your service to the channel and to the brand, Adrian. I hope all is well. I appreciate seeing you. If you do need to run off to bed, because I know it is late in your time zone, like, you may do that. I'm not gonna hold you here. I am not gonna hold you here to against your will. But I do appreciate you being here. And we appreciate what you do for us. Thank you. I'll put these over here. But yes. Right now we're just chilling, we're vibing. I'm eating some twisted pretzel sticks. Late, it's only midnight and the weekend. Okay, that is fair. That is very fair. What was it? Was it last weekend? Yeah, it was last weekend. I think Susie, Mags, Colk, and Julie, I think Julie was there, got me to stay up past midnight because it was the end of Awesome Games Done Quick, and I really wanted to see the, closing ceremonies. I didn't make it to closing ceremonies, but I did get to see them cross over $2 million donated to charity, so that was pretty cool. But they got me to stay up pretty late. Which I never do. I never stay up past like 11:30 at most. Especially not like on a computer. I want some of those hold out sands. Plus, yeah, and these are actually pretty good. These are from the vending machine. It's seasoned with a buttery blend of spices. They're actually pretty fucking good. But yes, if you want some, you may have some. I was celebrating. I know you were. It was an achievement. It was an achievement. I mean, honestly, if I didn't have to, like, physically drive into office, if I just got to work remote and start at 8:30 every day, like, I would stay up later all the time. Work days when I need to get up at 8 a.m., I go to bed somewhere between 1 and 3. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, when I had to go into the office, like, I try to keep my sleep schedule the same on the weekends. Does that happen? Sometimes. Okay, I will show off my friend now. Now that y'all perhaps have had enough time to go look on the Twitters. But everyone, meet Mr. Goose. I may or may not have bought him from a Barnes and Noble. He is very soft. He is incredibly soft. Apparently he's made from recycled materials, especially like with the plush on the inside. But very soft, and we love him so. Like, he's the perfect like little lap buddy when I have appointments. He got like his little wings. Honk. I may or may not have been influenced by Goosetown on Twitch/Twitter to get a goose, because his name is Goosetown. So and he has a goose plush named Pickles. So I may have been inspired. Also, because like the Barnes & Noble just happened to have a goose plush, and it was like at my eyesight, and I was like, oh my god, I kind of need to get him. So I did. Oh, what's for dinner? I'm having steak and roasted potatoes and green beans. Ooh, that sounds really good. What are y'all snacking on? What's everyone snacking on right now? Or sippy whippying on? I have the pretzels and water, always. So for lunch, I was convinced by my coworkers to, go to our student union building, with them to get lunch. So they all went to Panera, and I went to our convenience store that we have on campus, and normally they do, like, fresh foods, and we have a sushi/Japanese place on campus, so, like, they normally put, like, some pre-made sushi within the convenience store. So I got, like, a small thing of sushi, and then I got, like, a chicken katsu rice bowl. So I had the katsu rice bowl for lunch, along with, like, a gluten-free brownie for dessert. And then, I brought the sushi home and ate that for dinner. So it was only, like, 6 rolls of sushi, so I'm probably gonna get hungry at some point. But what are y'all snacking on? Hi, Combat! Hello! As I maniacally pet this goose head. Do you feel intimidated yet? M&M cookies from Keebler and iced tea plus lemonade burst half and half. Ooh! The M&M cookies sound really good. I micro tuna pasta baked for 15 minutes, and even though some parts were burnt, it tasted great. I don't like that. That is uncomfy. Oh my god. Say hello to my little goose. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Props if you get that reference. I'm from Pennsylvania. Geese don't intimidate me because I've been to Wawa. You know what? That's fair. I love Goose. I love Mr. Goose. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to honk. Oh, God. Combat, I hope you've been well. How's work going for you, my friend? Okay, I need to stop. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Goose. I kind of need to put you over here now. Okay. For those who have ordered stickers, /1 stickers, stickers fell. Oh no. Are any here? No. Okay. I did start cutting them. I do have stickers have been starting to get cut. So hopefully sometime next week these will be sent out. I don't know. We're just gonna go with whatever my brain desires at this point. I can't fight it. But I did start cutting them, so we have made some progress. I've been on time off since Sunday until Sunday, so no work. Yay, that's always fun. That's always very fun. I love putting time off requests at work. There's actually, I put in time off requests for, like, a week in June as, like, my mental reset, in the middle of June. And I coordinated it with Juneteenth because, like, the university's off that day, so, like, instead of requesting 5 days off of work, I can request 4 days. And then we got the orientation schedule, so I'm actually missing, like, 2 days of orientation, virtual orientation, and then 2 days of in-person orientation. And I'm like, I did not do this on purpose because we didn't know the schedule. So, because it would have been, like, even more, like, odd if I, like, requested afterwards of, like, oh, did you try to skip orientation? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to skip orientation. I just want to take a fucking break. I need to plan some other times for time off. But yeah, do we want to see the thrift finds? Because that's the bag that's closest to me. So I'll show off the thrift finds, throw everything on my floor, and then we'll do Barnes and Noble. And then maybe I'll show off, like, what I'm getting for, my cosplays for KatsuCon. Which, my cosplays for KatsuCon, like, drastically changed within, like, 3 hours of, like, buying some of this stuff. So, like, okay, so first thing, Audio would love this. I don't know if he's here, though, but Audio would love this. So, I got, okay, wait, I need to move out a little further. Okay, so this is a leather jacket, because originally I was going to do a Jessie cosplay. So, leather jacket, it's kind of like a biker jacket, so, like, it folds over on the front, but 18 bucks. We love thrifting. But it's a really nice leather jacket, and I love doing, like, I haven't cosplayed a whole lot, so this will be, like, my first time, like, actually, like, doing cosplay in a hot minute. I did my wrench cosplay, like, forever ago. But, like, it's been so long, and, like, a lot of it, like, I can't, like, wear to work or anything. So, like, I like doing cosplays of, like, people or characters that, like, I can reuse the cosplays for, like, work stuff. So, Jesse's jacket I can definitely use. But I am no longer cosplaying as Jesse, because you know why? They're doing a meetup of Cyberpunk characters on the Sunday. So now I need to go as Cyberpunk. Because I want to be a part of it. They unfortunately had no meetups for anything Remedy or, like, Alan Wake. Granted, it is an anime convention, so it's primarily anime. But they didn't have anything for Remedy or Alan Wake. So, like, I figured, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do something Cyberpunk. I can do Jesse whenever. Because now that I have, like, the service weapon, like, I have the jeans, I have the boots already, because it's part of my natural wardrobe. I would just need a shirt and, like, temporary hair dye. But, like, that I can get whenever. So, it was the jacket I was mostly worried about. And then the most important piece of Alan's cosplay, most likely, is a tweed jacket. Yay. Got a tweed jacket. Yay. And my camera's freaking out because it's very fuzzy. So I need them elbow patches. The elbow patches are what's missing. And why is there no music? Hello? Oh. No, there is. Okay. So my coworker actually is going to sew on the elbow patches I just bought off of Amazon. So as long as I bring in the coat for her and the tweed jacket. This is tweed, I promise you. It doesn't show up as tweed on camera. Then she will sew them on for me. Because apparently, according to Alan Wake, you can't be a writer if you don't have elbow patches on your clothes. And then, because Alan Wake loves to dress in layers, we love him for that, don't we? I got me a black hoodie. Yes, I realize there is stitching on here, but we're gonna seam rip it. So that it's just a plain black hoodie to be his most innermost layer. So that's easy. And then finally, we have, the Green Army jacket. Which, this is more of like the feminine, like a feminine thing, because it has like cinches and stuff. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the strings out and we're gonna iron down it to hopefully make it a bit more flat and less feminine and cinching on the waist. And also, like, it's pretty lightweight, so because I'll be wearing like 15 layers, it should be like, I shouldn't be dying in it, but hopefully it'll be okay. And then I got some books. Did I really buy this many books, or like were some of these mixed in? Oh no, I really did buy this many books, didn't I? Actually no, wait. Oh no, I did. These are this many books. Yeah. So, I thrifted this many books. Two of these I read in school. Like, The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd. I read this in middle school, and I was like, you know what? I miss reading it. I want to read it again. Then I got a book called Me, Him, Then, and It. I forget what most of these are about. I just knew, like, ooh, this sounds interesting, and then picked it up. 13 Reasons Why. Read this in high school, and I kind of want to reread it. And also, like, it was literally $3, so I'm like, you know what, that's perfect, like, that's fine. The Magpie Murders, I think this is a book I got. Yes, so this actually gives me heavy Alan Wake vibes. forgive me, part of the labels, or part of the back is obstructed by, the barcode. Alan Conway is a best-selling crime writer. His editor, something, worked with him for years, and she's intimately familiar with something, Atticus Fund, who solves mysteries, disturbing, sleepy, English, something. Formula pays homage to queens of classic British, something, and Dorothy Sayers. It's proved hugely successful, so successful that Susan must continue to put up with his troubling behavior if she wants to keep her job. When Susan receives Alan's latest manuscript, in which Atticus Fund investigates a murder in an English manor house, Pye Hall, she has no reason to think it will be any different from other stories. There will be dead bodies, a cast of intriguing suspects, plenty of red herrings and clues. But the more Susan reads, the more she realizes there's another story hidden in the pages of the manuscript, one of ruthless ambition, jealousy, and greed, and that soon will lead it to murder. Damn it, Susan! Yeah, so it definitely gave me Alan Wake vibes. That's why I bought it. And then I got a book called The Therapist. And then a book called The Woman in the Window. I'm trying to read more. Does that work? Does that happen? No, but I'm gonna try. I think my thing is, like, I start a book and then, like, I hate starting a book and then not finishing it. Like, that's one of my least favorite things to do. I'm actually gonna put these in my bedroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, I hate starting a book and not finishing it. Mostly because, like, I usually just don't like it. But, yeah. Off topic, good news because of you. I bought and started just saw on Steam. It's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How far are you? Are you, like, further than where we got on stream? Or are you, like, behind us, from where we ended on, Monday night? But yay, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. The climbing mechanic, especially when you're playing on mouse and keyboard, is a bit wonky. Definitely takes some getting used to. But I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to listen to the music when I'm done. It's so fun. About where you are. Okay. We might play some more tonight. I'm not sure what my vibe is. But I don't have anything planned. Well, let me take that back. I don't have Jasant planned in the future as of right now, because the next 2 Mondays are Laws of Nadragia and then Witch Hand on the following Monday. So it would basically be 3 weeks from now from when we would get to play Jasant again. Pending I don't get any other, like, game keys given to me or anything like that, from developers. And again, thank you developers for giving keys. And thank you y'all in chat for making that possible. Without y'all being here, without y'all following, subscribing, being in chat, and hanging out and being part of the viewership, I wouldn't be able to do that stuff. So I appreciate it very, very much. I started a book and then never finished it, but I also have so many books to read, but also want to get more books, which sucks. Yeah, and I think, like, I need to learn, like, that it's okay to not like a book, even, like, when you start it, and not think of, like, oh, I spent money on this book, and now I actually don't like it, because, like, the book I had started to read called Suicide Notes, I think it's a little too young for me, personally. Like, I know, like, like, if I want to read young adult, I can read young adult, but, like, it's just a little too, like, young for me. I feel like I find, like, the humor to be a little bit too immature for me. Like, I can't, like, I don't really relate to the main character, even though, like, the premise of the book is really, really interesting, and I won't get into it because it can be triggering, the premise of the book I found really interesting. That's why I bought it. But like now actually reading it, I'm like, oh, I kind of don't vibe with like how they're going about this. Not because the writer is bad, not because the author is bad. It's just like I just feel like I'm too old for it at this point. Like I think it would have been better like when I was in high school, like, and maybe like in the middle, like early on in college. But now that I'm like 25, like I just don't vibe with like a 15-year-old. All right, I'm gonna put these back in this bag. Hold on. Come here. Come hither. Go back into the bag that you can. Ooh, ooh. Hello. Cool. Alright, send you that way. Happened to me when I bought a teen book called Fan Fiction. I just didn't vibe with me. Oh, what was it about, if you remember? Because that sounds really interesting, because it's called Fan Fiction. I'm really curious. If you remember. If you don't, it's okay. But yeah, we might play Jason tonight. I would say we can play Witch Hand, because I think I'm allowed to... I don't think there's an embargo on when I can't play it. But since I already said I would play it 2 weeks from now, I don't want to move that up. Unless you can't remember, that's okay. I mean, if anything, maybe you could do, like, the bonus chapters in Alan Wake. Maybe, I don't know. Jason just feels like the vibe, I think. For me. Okay. So I bought more books. So The Ultimate History of Video Games. Can you tell I kind of want to work in the gaming industry a little bit? By the way, when and if you go back to just if you use a controller, it's only compatible with Xbox and Switch, but unfortunately not PlayStation. Ah, okay. Thank you, Oz. That's good. That is very good intel. Because even if I were to play it on, like, I would probably not play it on controller, but that is still good information to know. But yeah, so this talks about, it's basically, I guess, like, the history of video games and stuff. I do have, like, I did find, like, a trivia book, and I put it on, what's this volume? Oh, this is volume 2! This is not even volume 1! Oh, shit! Oh, damn. Okay. Looks like I need to buy volume 1. I need to buy the prequel before I can read the sequel. Okay, so Volume 2, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, and the billion-dollar battle to shape modern gaming. This came out in 2021. Oh, the author. I would like to dedicate this book to John Cena, not the professional wrestler, but the quiet, private individual who's granted more than 650 Make-A-Wish Foundation requests and never talks about it. Aww. There's volumes? I guess so. I want to see if any games are here that I recognize that are, like, in the chapter titles. Oh, there's a chapter about movies and games. Oh, that's good. I'm excited to read this. Oh yeah, Holly got me Quantum Break for Christmas for Xbox. I don't own an Xbox. Oh no, Holly! Oh no, I know she didn't do it on purpose, but still. And then, one of the other books I bought is The Art of Jedi of Fallen Order. It's hardcover, too. I love collecting the art of books. Because I just think they're neat. I just think they're really cool. And it's really cool to, like, to see, like, the behind the scene process of, like, how they make games. and like what goes into like the design process of like how they choose to design a specific aspect of the world, especially if it's like a game that like doesn't have a pre-existing world. So like Alien Isolation already exists within the Alien universe, so like they just drew from that physically. Okay. Over here. I'm making a mess. Okay. We went to Barnes & Noble twice in like a week. Who still hasn't unwrapped the Art of Tears in the Kingdom yet. I mean, like, if you want to keep it in, like, good condition, then I wouldn't. But that is up to you, of course. Just checking out some things. Yeah, I have The Art of Detroit. I have Jedi Fallen Order. I have Halo, Watch Dogs 1, and I have something for Legion, Alien Isolation, Cyberpunk, then what else? I literally have to scoot over here. No, I think that's it. I think those are all my art books. Because I have, like, other graphic novels for, like, Cyberpunk and Overwatch, but they're not, like, the art of. Hi, Ash. Good to see you. I'm so tired, glad it's Friday. I'm also glad it's Friday. I had a good Friday, though. My very tired day was Thursday. Like, I was just so tired on Thursday. Hence why I didn't stream. A lot of Zelda books, they're my literal babies. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I still have, like, a game guide for, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Because my idea is maybe one day I will finish all of the side quests. It felt like it was Thursday all week. Oh no! Well, we're happy that you're here chilling with us. I hope you are getting some de-stress vibes in, and just chilling. Do you have any plans for the weekend, my friend? You're just in time for the fun books. And by fun books, I mean, like, tarot and witchy things. But I was starting with this really funny Oracle deck that I got. Because I do not have an Oracle deck. And this is the only Oracle deck that I found at Barnes & Noble. It's called the Roast Iconic Oracle deck. So it's 30 cards for getting wrecked by the universe. I got an Oracle deck because I got a book about, like, how to make Oracle and Tarot decks, because, like, I would love to make a Tarot deck at some point. Nothing, like, nothing with, like, the major arcana, but, like, just, like, extra, like, suits and whatnot, for Tarot. But, like, I want to know, like, I was interested in knowing, like, oh, would this be, like, better as Oracle? Would it be better as Tarot? And just, like, the process of, like, the symbols and stuff. So I'm actually gonna open this right now. I own the Portal 2 Collector's Edition guide. I remember buying it, now knowing what it was about, and then ending up going, whoa, because concept art is in there. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, because, like, sometimes I'll show off concept art, too. So. Okay, how does this open? Ooh! This is so dope. Life is short, don't take yourself too seriously. Oh, so it has, like, a little Oracle guidebook for the different cards that you could pull. And then the actual cards. And I believe there's room in the box to add more Oracle if you wanted to. So this is cool. Some of these I won't actually, like, give, like, an Oracle reading right now, but, like, some of the examples are, like, Red Flag, Legend, Sim, Unicorn, Triggered, Jealous, Self-Care, Vampire, at Julie, Trauma Bond, and Feral. Oh, and these are the backs of the cards, which I think are really cool. But yeah, I picked it up because I just wanted an Oracle deck, and this one seemed pretty interesting and fun. But yes, and it's like magnetic on the side, which is pretty cool. Hello, Mr. Goose. Oh, Ash, I need you to meet Mr. Goose. I love him.
Gotta have a prize for Julie L. Rose, obviously.
Thanks, Julie, for redeeming it. I think I do need to put your second one, right? Can you DM me what you want? I love Mr. Goose. I know, right? He's so soft and made from recycled materials. So, like, we're saving the environment while also having a cuddly friend. So, like, it's a win-win. Even though Hyrule Historia is now out of date, it's still a gorgeous book filled with so many concept art for past Zelda games. I mean, hey, that's still, like, a piece of history. So, like, even if it's out of date, it showed you, like, at the time, like, what they were thinking of doing with it. I would love the Art of Remedy book, if those ever existed. Especially, like, spanning, like, I think it might be better for them, like, maybe they can wait or, like, do it, like, almost, like, in volumes. Like, wait until, like, they finish the story they're trying to tell with Alan Wake and Control and Quantum Break. To, like, do, like, to show their process and thinking of, like, where they wanted to go with everything. Because, like, I know Quantum Break was not the game that they originally wanted to make. Like, they had to make certain changes due to Microsoft having their little grabby hands in Quantum Break. So, like, I'm very curious to know, like, what Quantum Break's story originally was going to be. You need a third one from me, but I don't know what I want. I don't have a second one on the docket. Oh, I thought you did. I think Mags does. I know Susie has a list somewhere. The Elden Ring art book has me in a chokehold. But I cannot justify it. There's two! There was two! There's like a volume 1 and a volume 2. Like, I have the art of Last of Us Part 1 and 2, and it's stunning. Ooh, very cool. I hope that they make an art of, if they haven't already, make an art of Baldur's Gate. I think that would be pretty cool to see, like, how their design process changed from the beginning to now. I also did download Baldur's Gate over the weekend. Or, not over the weekend. While I was at work 2 days ago, I downloaded Baldur's Gate. Because it was like 170-something gigs, so I needed to allow time for it. Okay. So next thing I pull out of my magic hat of tricks, 1001 tarot spreads. Can you tell I spent a lot of time in the tarot aisle when I went book shopping? I remember having them in my Amazon cart at one point. It went over 100 quid. Oh god. Yeah, so this is like ways to do different tarot spreads, because like I know for me personally, like especially when I used to do like tarot readings like on stream, I would just do one card pulls because it was just the fastest way to do it. But if I ever decide to like do more of tarot, like I would like to learn different spreads that aren't just doing one card pulls or like a past, present, future pull. But when will my brain actually do that? Who the hell knows? But it's got like different tarot reads for like different types of things. So like this one is name a person a true friend or a false one. 7 days of the week plus 1 to discover longer term results. Let's see. Should we move in together spread? So like there's different types of spreads. And again, like this is like you believe in tarot as much as you want to believe in tarot type of thing. Like if you don't believe in it, that's completely okay. I think it's cool to see different types of spreads, how to read them too. And again, like tarot is what you make of it as well. That's always something to remember. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here on the floor as everything else goes. I forgot what this one is. What is this? Oh, the Oracle Creator. So this is the book I was talking about on the modern guide to creating an Oracle or Tarot deck. So that's why I got an Oracle deck, because I don't have one. Because I'm going to have at least like 5 Tarot decks soon. So it goes like, it has like step-by-step like chapters on like how to go about like creating a tarot deck, like important symbols to keep in colors that are important, and then like how to go about like publishing your deck as well. Because I would like to do it at some point. I would like to do, like, I had started doing like a nature slash weather themed one, because like I think weather is really cool and can be like very much like could be very telling in a tarot deck too. But that is just me personally as well. And then I picked this one up when I was checking out. This is the Rediscovery of America, which is Native peoples and the unmasking of U.S. history. Because, like, I've always wanted to learn more about Native history in America, because we are technically living on stolen land. And, like, I think, like, I've always taken an interest in, like, Native American culture, and I would just like to learn more. I want to know more, and I want to be able to understand their history more than I do now. And yeah, Ned Blackhawk, who's the author, interweaves 5 centuries of native and non-native histories, from Spanish colonial exploration to the rise of Native American self-determination in the late 20th century. In this transformative synthesis, he shows that European colonization in the 1600s was never a predetermined success. Native nations helped shape England's crisis of empire. The first shots of the American Revolution were prompted by Indian affairs in the interior. California Indians, targeted by federally funded militias, were amongst the first casualties of the Civil War. The Union victory forever recalibrated Native communities across the West. 20th century reservation activists refashioned American law and policy. So I just think it's a topic that I've been really wanting to know more about. And it's important to know, like not necessarily where I come from, because I am not Native, but to, like, understand and be able to respect, like, who was here before us. Hi, Sammy, how are you? Welcome to the surprise stream. Surprise! And the last book I got with a really cool cover was the Complete Tarot and Oracle Journal. Look, there's clasps. They're really cool. Look at that. Wow. And look at the color binding on it. Wow. It's a beautiful orange, and I love it dearly. So basically, like, you can do, like, tarot reading journal and shit. And it gives you, like... Oh, shit, it does give you some spreads. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, brief introduction of how to do a reading. That's actually really fucking cool. So yeah. Will I use some of this stuff? I'm not sure. But was it fun to buy? Hell yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I know I do owe Oz a reading from one of the charity events that we did from last year. So I do owe Oz a reading at some point. Oz, feel free to DM me on Discord as, like, a reminder, because my brain is, spaghetti, and sometimes forgets. So feel free to, like, DM me and be like, hey, great, you promised a thing. And I'll be like, yes, I did promise a thing. Please hold me accountable. I do remember it when I'm, like, at work and I don't have access to a tarot deck. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to do this thing. So feel free to, like, poke me a bit and be like, hey, this is what I want my tarot reading to be. And I'm like, okay, cool. I can do that for you. I double check this real quick. Definitely a surprise. I'm doing good. The, snow melted. It was literally, like, 72 degrees outside today. So, is this all done? Yes, this is all done. Yay! I kind of broke my affiliate agreement yesterday because I had to change my address, for tax purposes. So I kind of broke it a little. So I just fixed it. So I'm feeling good. Had a solid day at work, which is always a blessing. Like 2 out of my 3 students showed up, had some good meetings, with some coworkers, got to talk to my supervisor, during a meeting, during our one-on-one, we're basically like, we do quarterly meetings to like kind of prep for our university yearly evals. So what we do is we go over everything I've done relating to my job in the last like X amount of months. So when it comes time to do my self-evaluation, like I have everything from the last year to evaluate myself on, which is actually really helpful because I'm horrible at remembering like what I've done in the last year. Because there's so much that you do, and like the little things that you sometimes forget that you actually done. So it's great. I got to talk to her for a little bit, talk about like, oh yeah, I met some goals that I forgot I had goals for. And then we were looking ahead to what I wanted to accomplish going into summer, which like, it doesn't sound like summer is far away, but it's close. It's close. We're already going into February, like, excuse me. Not what I planned for. Yeah, same here in New York, got up to 60s, but was in the 40s. Weather is here is weird. Yeah, I know. And it's also global warming. Global warming is very much a thing that is happening. I mean, considering this time last week, it was snowing, and like there was snow on the ground, like it's a little suspicious. Is this a little suspicious? So I do want to show, can I without doxing myself? I'm not sure. I'm actually entirely not sure if I can do this. I did want to show other pieces of cosplays that I'm getting for, V, because I'm gonna cosplay as V instead of Jessie, because we're only going to 2 days to Katsucon. We're going to Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is when I'm doing Alan Wake, because Sunday is when they're doing the Cyberpunk meetup, so I'm going as, Vincent Cyberpunk on Sunday. So I got his signature shirt that he loves, I got his jacket, I got a LED knife, and his necklace, and then I also bought a pair of aviators to wear. And then for Alan, I had to buy the elbow patches so my coworkers sew them on. I bought a flashlight, and I also bought his satchel, or like the closest replica we could find of his messenger bag. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to type up the Departure manuscript, because I haven't finished Alan Wake 2, so I don't want to spoil myself in typing up Initiation or Return, even though I know those what the books are called, but I don't want to spoil myself by typing it up and reading it. But Departure, like, I feel fine with, because I've finished playing the game and everything. And actually in typing up the manuscript, like, I'm actually like, oh, like, wait, like, I'm making connections. So like, I'm going to type up the manuscript of Departure, and I'm going to like print them in like small quarter-size pages, and then if people recognize me as Alan Wake at the con, I'm gonna give them a copy of Departure. I think it would be kind of fun, as like a little way to like say like, oh hey, like you recognize who I am? Here, have a copy of Departure. I just thought, I just think it would be nifty. Because, like, I like, cosplays that, like, you can interact with, and, like, especially when, like, you understand who the character is, it's just so fun. So, I'm excited. It's gonna be next month. Yeah, I'm very excited. If I had, like, I'm not gonna finish Alan Wake 2 by the time of it, but, like, hopefully I'll get to the Herald of Darkness section before then, so, like, I can actually see the full 14-minute spectacular that it is, and then learn the dance. Because, like, my biggest fear is for someone to come up to me and be like, oh, hey, do you know what happens at the end of Alan Wake 2? And be like, no, I don't, actually. But I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm going with a coworker, and, like, a couple of other friends. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna commute into, Maryland. Yeah, because it's on the Maryland side. We're gonna commute in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. This is my first year going. I know it's primarily an anime convention, but I'm sure we'll see people. Like, there's gonna be Resident Evil meetups, so I'm sure we're gonna see some Leon Kennedys. I did debate cosplaying as Leon Kennedy, but my arms are not there yet. I need more strong arms before I would like to cosplay as him. But yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. I am going to run in the bathroom. I'm gonna put on the BRB clips because I think I'm gonna also grab food. Because I think it's gonna be a slightly longer break. There may be a stream cut at some point as we transition over to another game. And I think we're gonna play Jusant. I'm kind of in the mood for it. I kind of want something chill that's not super really, like, extra or, like, intense. And Jusant is just fitting the vibe, and I don't know when we're gonna play it again. So I think we're gonna play more Jusant. I appreciate you all hanging on out. I realized that Ryland's Christmas sock is still up. I probably need to take it down at some point. Maybe I'll hang it somewhere else, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. It'll be a little bit before I'm back. So enjoy them clippies, and I will see you on shortly.